I thought I'd go ahead and come down to the old dirty dungeon and try out a new beer. And that is not coming into focus. There we go. Lagunitas Daytime. And this is a low-calorie, low-carb IPA. So it's 98 calories, 3 carbs, and 4% ABV. And I actually picked this up at Pony Creek Liquor. They were having a sale on singles, and I paid a buck a can for this. So I picked up a few of them. There's actually all sorts of stuff written on here. Let's see if any of it is relevant to a review. Yeah, don't be alarmed. That wasn't any creaking, eerie, haunted house sounds. That's one of my cats trying to get into the dungeon. I could see him like through a crack in the door, and he's just staring in at me trying to figure out how to get in here. So we'll see if he figures it out. Which is funny, because if nobody's in here, he figures out how to get in here pretty damn quickly. So, anywho. So what they have to say about this beer is that the beer in your hand has achieved what we all hope for ourselves, to be made new again. There is freedom in burning down the house of expectations, and it confers an undeniable lightness to being. We didn't invent these truths, they invented us. So, wow, that's pretty prolific for light beer, even a light ABV. There's other stuff written on the can. I don't think it really has much to do with the beer. And I can't quite make it out because it's silver print on the white part of the can, so I don't know. I can't make out all of it. Something about pancakes. Well, anyway, time to crack this open. I've actually been hanging on to this for a while, so hopefully it's still good, because it was probably a little old when I got it. Let's pour it out first, and then I'll see if I can't find a date on here, either a canned on date or a Best By date. Although I think usually with beer, it tends to be a born on date, can date, something like that. Bunch of numbers on the bottom, but none of them looked like a date. Not seeing anything, although I've got the glass a good foot away from my nose and I can smell the hops. Not overwhelming, but present. I don't know. Guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, all I'm really picking up is a little bit of bitterness. Maybe like a little bit of banana peel? There's something mildly sweet in there and a little bitter. And as you can see, it's fairly light in color. Like maybe a straw yellow. And of course I did a soft pour, but there's not much of a head to it. White head. Doesn't appear to be any lacing, but of course then again, when you're not pouring a head, there just isn't going to be much. And it's just, I wouldn't say it's hazy, but you can't quite see through it. I can see the shadows on my fingers, but I can't actually make out my fingers, so I don't know. I suppose that's enough rambling. It's time to do what we all came here for. There's only one thing left to do. Cheers. It's not bad. Pretty light in body, light in flavor. Really all I'm picking up is a light bitterness. And then a little bit, like a hint of something sweet. It's almost like a like a banana, like you get in a Hefeweizen or something. But it's very, very faint. If you drank this fast enough, I'm not even sure that you'd notice that it's there. Yeah, I mean, not bad. Body-wise, very similar to your typical American light beer. It's just that it's got a little bit more flavor with the bitterness. And it's very mild. It's there. I wouldn't think that this would be too much bitterness for anybody, but there's always somebody out there that just, excuse me, doesn't like the bitterness at all. For a hophead, it'd probably be a little too light. Excuse me. And it does the trick for me. I mean, sometimes you just want something a little bitter, even when you prefer a malt flavor. And I think this would do the trick. Low calories. I mean, it's 98 calories. 3 grams of carbs. Not terrible. Low on the ABV, so it's sessionable. Yeah, price-wise, I don't know what this runs typically. I'm going to assume since it's Lagunitas, it's probably $9 or $10 for a 6-pack normally. But like I said, I picked up a few on a sale that they had on Sinkholes. So, yeah, I don't honestly know what the full price is. But not a terrible beer. Probably not something I would go out of my way to get. But I would definitely drink it again. It's not bad at all. It's just, it doesn't trip my trigger. So that's really all I got to say about this beer. So I do appreciate you watching, and if you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button below, and don't forget to tell your friends. And this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.